Hey there guys, Malik here, and I'm gonna be explaining to you guys the cross features as I said in my previous video. In my previous video I mainly mentioned crossplay, but there are three other types of cross. Well, mainly there's two other types, but altogether there's three. And I'm gonna be elaborating on all three of them. They're all simple when you actually hear the names of them. And yes, I know I did this stage already, but for some odd reason the game did not save. I'm not even sure how, because shortly after I did that one, this stage, I did this stage. So I think the game just glitched and it didn't count. I'm not sure. I don't even know what to explain. But let's go to chaos, and I'm gonna use my favorite character to make sure I just blow right through this.
I'm sure I can find better ways to spend my time.
And let's begin. Let me change the music. Alright, so the three cross features, the three of them are cross buy, cross save, and cross play. Now, all these features are really simple, and I see they're making their way around. I'm seeing them a little bit more. So let's go cross buy. The easiest one to understand, and the one that I'm guessing more general people would like. First one is cross buy, and cross buy is basically if there's a game on PlayStation 3 that's also on PlayStation 4 or on PlayStation Vita, you can easily just buy it on your PS3 or PS4, whatever, and it would be on your Vita it'd be on the other Sony consoles that you have in the other ones besides PS2, which is good, but the main point of this specific thing is I'm gonna actually relate this, or try to relate it to Dynasty 8. Now, I'm pretty sure a lot of people know this, but cross-buy isn't a feature for Dynasty Warriors 8 Extreme Legends, which means if you're gonna buy a copy for your Vita and you want to buy a copy for your PS3 or PS4, whatever, you're gonna all have to pay for them separately, which might seem like a hassle to some people. I personally don't mind, which I should have done. But you ordered the PS4 version.
That was almost too easy.
Now, cross-buy. The only thing I don't know about cross-buy is how long does it take for it to actually register, and when you buy it, how long does it register to you your other gaming consoles have it. I'm not sure, but I'm guessing it would be relatively quick. Maybe it will happen this soon. Might be a little time, maybe 30 minutes to a minute or something like that. I'm not sure. I never have bought it. But that's all. Next is cross save. Cross save. I recently found out about cross save when I started playing Dynasty Warriors. Sorry, not Dynasty Warriors. I started playing not only when I started playing what's the name? Oh, Dragon Ball Z Battle of Z, where I had it on my PS3, and I did save it from Vita to PS3, and I liked it because I didn't have to start over. I had all my characters that on my grade, I had my So I didn't really find it that much of a bother. It was free, which is another good thing. Not like you have to buy or anything. That would be a real drag if you had to buy it. Another game that's also present is Final Fantasy 14 A Realm Reborn. And for those of you who don't know, is present in it, and it's even present in the PC version. So if you're like playing it on PC version, and let's decide you decide to get it on like on PS3 or PS4 or whatever, your character from the PC version will still be on it as long as you connect your PSN account to your original Final Fantasy 14 account, which is really good because, you know, like I said before, you don't have to start over. You have like a super off character on it, you still do, nothing changed. The only thing that's changed really is what station you're playing it on. So you're playing on PC, you're playing on like a Sony console. And I don't know what else to really say about cross-save. And playing cross-save is implemented in Dynasty Warriors Extreme Legends. If you, like, I talked to Jersey Boy about the crossplay feature, and I really talked to him out of comments and replied back to them, and he seemed like he was alright with the crossplay. I'm not sure if he knew about it. I'm guessing he did. I don't want to make assumptions or anything. I'm just gonna say he did know about it, or personally me, I didn't know about it till I looked it up. Found it on Wikipedia. I was like, Wikipedia is not reliable at all times, so I was on like the defense. I was waiting until I actually heard news about it, and then I saw it on the actual site, which I'll post where to find on the site in the description of the video. It actually tells you cross-save and cross-buy, cross-save and cross-play will be implemented into it, and tells you how to do it and all that. I'm pretty sure there's already videos showing you how, but I'm just gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna do it anyway, just for the video purpose, just so I'm not like completely lying to you guys. You guys have some truth. Please use it on the site, but it took me a while to find it on the site. Alright, so no, well, just use it. No, welcome. So, alright, so now we're gonna go on to crossplay. Crossplay, the most interesting one there is. Crossplay allows someone to play from different like game consoles, or not even a console. You know, it's really like everything on the PC it allows it. And a game that actually has that when you play with people on PC is, once again, Final Fantasy 14 A Realm Reborn. And they want to make a game so that everyone could enjoy it. Sadly, however, people on Xbox cannot enjoy the game due to the fact that Microsoft doesn't like allow cross-gaming experiences, and I feel like that might hurt them, and I know it'd be like a potential reason why Dynasty Warriors 8 Extreme Legends won't come out for Xbox. I know that other extensions of Dynasty Warriors haven't come out for Xbox, but I mean, they're trying new things out, let's be honest, and cross-save and cross-play is something new they're trying out, and cross-save, they really, I'm not sure how that would have worked. Well, cross-save is not really that hard to understand once you actually use it. Cross-play, they wouldn't have been able to done for the Xbox, or the Xbox, or like Microsoft consoles, would have been having like a feature missing within it that the Sony's consoles had, and that would be the crossplay. This is also the reason why like I said, Final Fantasy 14 of Realm Reborn didn't come out on on the Microsoft consoles because they wanted to show everyone, like have everyone play together, whether you be like us, like have a PlayStation or computer, you could play with them. But when they found out Xbox, well, when they probably knew, but Xbox will not allow it, they just scrapped their like just decided to leave Xbox without a picture there. And yeah, that's when I don't know what else to say for that part. Now, crossplay will be delivered in Dynasty Warriors Edition Legends. And that, it will be available for people who have if you have like the Vita version or PS3 version or the PS4 version, you'll be able to play with someone from all the consoles. So if you have a Vita, you can play with someone who has a PS Vita, PS3, PS4. If you have a PS4, you can play with someone who has PS4, PS Vita, PS3, and same thing with PS3, it's all three. And it's kind of beneficial to, first of all, you moved on to the next gen, and your friend still has the previous gen. But the game allows for cross-play features. Cross-play. So you can still play with them even though you two don't have the same exact console. Which is why I am liking the idea of a cross-play feature world, due to that main and sole fact of being able to play with your friends even though you don't have the same game as them. And as I just said, Dynasty Warriors 8 Extreme Legends will have this feature, so it's not like anything will be missed. You will be able to play with everyone else who has it. You'll be able to play with anyone else who has it from Xbox, not Xbox, I'm sorry, from Sony to from PS3 to PS4 to PS3 though, I'm sorry, I'm messing up a lot. And I like that just for that main reason. I don't know how you can go wrong with that. Alright, so enough about the cross features. Let's actually get back onto some Dynasty Warriors gameplay. I'm using Sun Jian right now. I was just using Sun Jian, my favorite character. And I really enjoy Sun Jian's moveset. How don't you like that? I mean, it's just pretty. I'm loving like everything Sun Jian has to offer. And it's just so fun using him. I felt like he didn't, like his moveset didn't fit him right in Dynasty Warriors 7. His moveset fits him perfectly, and it should. And like, even his special, I feel like has been gotten better. I also love his jump special. The sound when he like hits his arm with his sword, just like, dude. I didn't do character. Now, I'm gonna just like talk about my previous Dynasty Warriors experience real fast. I'm not gonna say my first Dynasty Warriors. I'm gonna explain my entire Warriors like series field. So when I was like, let's say when PS3 was somewhat there, like here and there, then we got Dynasty Warriors 3, and I was like, I don't know if it's like interesting to it, because I had like low standards for gaming. Not that I didn't, just like, it's not like I looked at it that I won't like it. So I didn't have a high standard. I always kept my standards low so I could get like impressed by it, which was a good thing. And so, what was I saying? when did this turn into Dynasty Warriors, like empires, where they could just lock the doors on you? That's what we like. But yeah, I'm playing it, I'm enjoying it, and then the weirdest thing happened. I'm saying the story. This is like after, that was like after my second day of playing the game. I just kept playing it and something weird happened. But the first day I played it, before I even started playing it, I looked at it, I was like, oh, I'm not gonna like this. And I like tried some other games and none of them worked apparently. The only game that he actually had working on his PS2 was Dynasty Warriors 2. I gave it a chance and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the hell out of that game. But what really like made me like have a difficult time with the game was what he did for like the first stage we played on. Now, some people are like, what did he do? And it's the worst thing you could do. It's the worst thing someone can ever do to you when you're first time playing Dynasty Warriors game. And that's to introduce you to Lubu on the hardest difficulty. That's right, he introduced me to Lubu on the hardest difficulty, and I got murdered. I mean, like, I'm saying to myself, oh my badass, I'm just destroying army after army. Nothing can stop me. I run into Lubu and I'm like, yo, I'm going down too. I turn around, I'm dead. I didn't even like do anything to Lubu, and I was down for the count. And it was just horrible. I was like, what? Maybe it's just a fluke, you know, one of those like fluke things that happen. I was like, it's a fluke. And that was just a fluke. It's probably just like nothing. So I tried it again, and the same thing happened. So I'm like, why can't I kill him? And then my cousin's like, oh, you're fighting Lubu. I forgot to tell you, you're not supposed to fight him, you're supposed to run away from him. Like, let those guys handle him. And I'm like, what? You know, there's something you gotta do about this guy. You gotta like take him out. And he's like, you know what? Let's try it. So he picked his other character first time. He still is his favorite character. My favorite character at the time was Shahodoon. And so, my favorite character at the time was Shahodoon, and I loved it. I loved his moves. It seemed badass. I also like the fact that he had like eye patch, he had a cape. He just seemed like not your average like officer. It just seemed like he stuck out like a sore thumb. Like, yeah, we fit in. But he has a cape and like he's like a superhero dude. And I enjoy playing as him. But as time went on, I realized this is like the game for me. Yes. Should I shake it down? That was like, yes, this game is awesome. I gotta get it. But bad news, I didn't have a console at the time that would allow me to play it. So I was like, oh no, damn it, what to do, and I had nothing to do from there. So,
it has been only 30 years since my father founded this kingdom. I cannot bear to see it come to an end now.
So alright, so after all that, I was like, whatever. I should upgrade like weapons first, and like look how much damage I'm doing right now. But I really did enjoy the game too. And then the sad part was he didn't live with me, so it's like, okay, I was going to play this like once and never be able to play it again. And that was true. I was over his house for like a few days, and then we left, and apparently shortly after we left, his PS2 broke, so we didn't have anything to play it on. So we were like, crap. So I went on without years playing a single like Dynasty Warriors game, and then I discover like, you know, me and my cousin get a Wii and stuff, and we were like, whatever, as long as we have something to play. And we discovered, well, I discovered Samurai Warriors 3. I was like, what the hell is this? What is this? And it looks just like Dynasty Warriors. So I jumped on it. I told my parents to like take me back to the store after a week because I had enough money to buy it at the time, and I was like, yes, I bought it. This is like my first game I ever bought by myself. I was like so excited and stuff. And I'm playing it. I was like, I don't have character creation. What? They allow you to create your own characters, but I didn't like the fact that you can use Katara. Wait, is that his name? No. But yeah, Katara. I was like, oh, why can't I use like his weapon? That'd be so awesome, just like stretching my arms out. I couldn't use him, and I was so disappointed. Oh shit, no, that's bad idea, But I did really enjoy it. And I know what people are saying. It could have been better if it was on like PlayStation and stuff. I'll agree with you to that. I won't argue. But at the time, I didn't have it. I had it free, so I really don't want to complain. I played it for a while until the fact that my favorite character in that was Hanbei Takanaka. And I don't know, but he was just my favorite because I like his weapon. I like
Good luck to the rest.
How are we being beaten by these users? They're never being beaten by like these real officers. I guess I'm gonna go to the same gene or something. But anyways, so I have it and I'm enjoying myself, and the worst thing possibly happened. My Wii would no longer read like this. I was like, oh no. I was like heartbroken. So why would you do this to me? I was in the final stage of like I think character creation mode where like you had to fight through the entire armies and stuff. Like demon army. I made it to like the last like hard stage, like the chaos stage mode. And I was like, oh, you suck. You really suck. I was so mad and upset. I was like almost like go with the game series, but like the game would never want me to like finish what I started. But I was like, oh no. So and then my cousin moved away again, and I haven't seen him in a while, and then he comes back. He comes to like live with us for a while, and he brings over his Xbox. I'm like, it's better than having nothing to play. I had like at the time I had like a Nintendo 3DS to play, and that was it. I had nothing else. I had that on my computer. So I'm just there like, okay, whatever, I'll just do it. Because I really don't have anything else to play. And I'm playing it.
You performed great,
and
there was no need for my strategy.
then we go to the store and we find Dynasty Warriors 7. No, I'm sorry. So we find Dynasty Warriors. No. We find, at first, we find basically the North Star, Ken's Raiders. Great game, by the way. It's not a Dynasty Warriors game, but it's by Tecmo Koei. So, but I didn't look at it. He just told me it was like a fighting game like Street Fighter. I'm like, I'm not into those types of games. I really, unless it's like actual Street Fighter or Tekken or Mortal Kombat, I would not play it. I mean, like, I've opened my horizon since then. I was like younger. It was actually like 2 years ago. And no, I mean, it was like 3 or 4 years ago. And we get it, and I'm just like, I'm watching him play, and I'm like, what the hell is this? This isn't a fighting game. This is like the people who made Dynasty Warriors. He's like, yeah, it does look like it. It does look like it. I'm like, it is like it. So we're playing it, and I'm just enjoying it. I'm like, oh, I'm living the good days. It's not exactly Dynasty Warriors, but I remember just like slaughtering enemies without even try. And my favorite character in that game was Shin. I'm like, come on. I feel like he was most overpowered in that game. So I was like, probably, but he was like the most powerful non-two character there was to me in that game. Like, I was literally just like attack enemy once, press like triangle, and then I would like automatically be in my like non-two form, and I would just dominate the battlefield. My cousin was like, can you see some enemies for me? Because he's always played with like Ken, and I would always play Shin. But after a while we got Dynasty Warriors, what was it, 7, and I'm just there enjoying myself, and I'm introduced into the Jin saga. Now I hope you guys do realize that I did skip like Dynasty Warriors 4, 5, and 6. I do have some Empire 7, but I got that shortly after I got 7. I mean, shortly after I got 8. It's because my cousin gave it to me. Yes, my same cousin, and he gave it to me to let me play it. But this can come later on. So, what's it called? I'm playing Dynasty Warriors 7, I'm enjoying it, and I'm like playing Xiaohu and then I get into the Jin storyline, and I find Zima Xiao, and his personality reminded me so much of Hanbei's. I was like, oh, this is, he reminds me of Hanbei, I gotta use this guy, and I just love his, like, I love his EX move where like he just takes a person and just surfs on them. Like, I was like, oh, that's pretty badass. You know? And I just never got over him. It was very like moment he's still my favorite character. I'm not sure if any of the new Dynasty Warrior characters from XL will surpass him. I'm not sure. I don't know. I do like the new weapons they implemented in it though, with like the trident and stuff. But as of right now, I can't answer that. I can't answer if he's being replaced. I'm not even sure yet myself. So far though, he's been in a good safety zone. I mean, Zushu almost passed him. Zushu's like my second favorite. But they all went to like, it also with Dion Wei being my favorite, and then Dion Wei was given the mace, and I really hated that he was given the mace, so I went to Dion Wei. I messed up. Xiahou Dun was my favorite, and then he was given the mace, so I went to Dion Wei. That's a lot better. So I went to Dion Wei. Dion Wei was like my new favorite character, because I saw like a Dynasty Warriors 5 video, and I saw, was it 5 or 6? I forget which one, but I don't remember is that he was using a mace. I hated that. I was just like outraged. I was like screaming bloody murder.
Now I'm willing to look the other way.
I was just screaming bloody murder. And then I moved on to Dynasty Warriors 8. No, I moved on to 7, and you know what? I'll finish this story later about my Dynasty, like my Warrior period. No pun intended. But as of right now, where my story lies with my Dynasty Warrior experience, I just got, my cousin came over. He has his Xbox 360, and we just got Dynasty Warriors 7. We'll continue this story later, and yeah, I'm out.